EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Allen. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And they're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Allen. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Cougar 19. Hey, check that. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He'll get this out wide. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On the ground, this is Shipley. So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun, it's Allen. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Set up.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
Ready. 70 range. Warrior, 70. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Here's a 2nd and 9. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he's taken down on what's... They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they could...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Allen. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Bills. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive will start on the ground, and a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll look to throw. Caught. This is Ayuk. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Cook. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Allen to throw. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 70 Timberwolf, Viking 18.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He'll try to run for it. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes the reverse. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Second down and 8. Allen. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's taken in by Dotson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Has his man, it's Samuel. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on 3rd down.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. No. Bronco switch. Go trap.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Up the sideline at the 35. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Ready up.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready. Pass the 60. Go.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll give it here to Shipley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Ready? Tiger.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll take this down inside the 30. Foye Oluokun with the play.
Here we go.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion. Take go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
On second down, this is Shipley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Go!
Third and long.
Go, Reed! Go!
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This one will be from 37 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Allen will throw. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now Allen. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now Allen on 1st down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the 1st down. And they will turn it over on downs.
Let's give this defensive unit a lot of credit. They come out thinking they're going to defend a field goal try, and next thing you know, they're defending the fake. But they were all in the right position. They were all executing their responsibilities. They don't fall for anything, and what was once a good drive has now come to an end.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Okay, ready. Rocco 80. Reload, reload. Ready.
Here's Shipley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Check, check. Hut, hut.
Now a give up the middle. And he will score again. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Cook. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now, Allen. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70. Go.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield.
Set.
Receiver in motion, going right.
Set, go.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. Huh.
He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
Fielded at the 9. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Alert.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll run the draw with Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
Alert. Half 85, half 85. Look out.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. That's going to be out of bounds. Where are they going to mark it? How about right at the 50-yard line? They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check that. Street. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They motion a receiver right. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
On the ready.
That is Ferguson in motion. To the ground, a 1st down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle.
They'll look to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Roll.
3rd down, they go with Bigsby. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This a 48-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st down, it's Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Regular.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
And more of the same. Another interception. And the Titans will take over here just past the 30. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Ready.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Ready.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.